I think he's being a boy. He's trying to he's trying to make sure everything is correct. Who locked this up? Yo, yo, yo. Jimmy Butler looks good out here. What's up? What's up? Golden State Warriors. Come on. Warriors Nation. Let's talk. Warriors Nation. 130 to 107. I like what we're seeing here. It was Jimmy Ballin. Yeah, Jimmy Ballin, man. Yes, sir. I like what I see. I like what I see, Brookie. He's out here doing his thing, man. It was a little rocky at first, but we still the thing with the Warriors, they're still missing some parts. Jonathan Kaminga's out. Is there any more injuries for the Warriors? I can't think off the top of my head, but there's they've been dealing with injuries all year, man. But I like this. It was a rugged defensive game. They came back, and I feel like if they would have had Jimmy Butler for their game against the Lakers, I feel like the Lakers would have lost that game because we played some good defense in that game too, and it came down to a couple of bad calls. But I like what Jimmy's doing. He's bringing a different element uh, than um, than your boy that just got traded up out of here, Andrew Wiggins. So, um, 25 points. Steph got some help. Um, it wasn't your typical way of scoring where he's just knocking down a lot of threes, but he attacked the basket and it opened up some other avenues. And Quentin Post played good. I like Quentin Post. Everybody wanted the uh, the Warriors to go out and make a trade for big, and they went in the G League. They got Quentin Post, and they're going to develop him now defensively. I don't really know how Quentin Post is going to do defensively. That is a whole nother subject. But he's good in terms of a stretch five. He can knock down that three. He got a little floater going on. So there's some upside going on here with the Golden State Warriors. Like I said, I like what I saw today. Absolutely. I was a little worried at first when the game came on, and they kind of got off to a bad start, but they made the adjustments and they locked in. So they got a couple of tough games ahead of them coming up, and the Warriors got a couple of tough games before the All Star break coming up, and I think they got Jimmy Butler just in the nick of time. So we're not gonna really be able to fully um, see what the Warriors are gonna look like until Jonathan Kaminga comes back, and I'm not even sure if they're gonna keep Kaminga because I think his contract is up at the end of the season. So um, I don't know how Kaminga fits in the future. He's not really a real good 3-point shooter, but however, he's more of a basketball rim attacker. So I don't know if they can use him in a trade and bring somebody else over, or who would even be available. However, if you keep him, then you have him, Moses Moody, Gary Payton Jr. on your, on your bench. So yeah, we looking good, man. We looking good. This was a good win. 130. Uh, man, we ended up. Steph Curry balled his butt off. So all of the haters that talking about Steph Curry, y'all know what y'all can do. Steph Curry, boy, 132, 111. Um, I'm not really worried about the Lakers right now. The Lakers are fools. They're fool's gold right now. The Lakers are a project. That we know what they're trying to do. LeBron's not going to be around too much longer, so he's probably going to have to retire. So I feel like Luka Doncic was his replacement because they play the same position. I don't think that the Golden State. I'm sorry. I don't think that LeBron James um, and Luca is going to be able to coexist on on the same team. They're too ball dominant, so I don't think that's going to work. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't think that's going to work out. I don't think it's going to work out having Luca and LeBron with the ball at the same time. That's just me. But we're gonna have to see. It's gonna be some adjustments with that um, that they're gonna have to make um, in the future in order for that to work. But definitely, that's what time it is there. I think what they want to do is try to gear it up for Boston and a Lakers finals in the future. Jason Tatum versus Luka Doncic. That's what they probably want to do. The Lakers have a really big market, and that's what they're trying to do. But that trade was robbery. You don't give away, your future franchise um, pick. I mean, the person you build your team around for Anthony Davis, a 25-year-old star, international sensation, and you turn around and you give him away for a 31-year-old who was a top 10 player. You just don't do that. Anthony Davis ended up getting hurt in today's game. Unfortunately, he was going off, but that's what they're going to have to deal with. And the Lakers are going to have to deal with the same thing too, because Luka Doncic is uh, injury prone also. So I've seen a lot of people saying that the Lakers got rid of AD for that very reason. But at the end of the day, um, Luka Doncic has been dealing with the calf injury. He's been out since Christmas, and even in the NBA Finals, Luka Doncic was dealing with the calf injury in the NBA Finals. So I don't know too much about the weight situation. He really didn't look overweight to me. However, he has been a person who can't make it through a whole season, just like Anthony Davis. Actually, Anthony Davis has been a lot more stable in terms of being available for um, the Lakers than Luca has for the Dallas Mavericks the last couple of seasons. So, um, am I shocked at the trade? No, because just of the history of the Lakers, it's all about team popularity. They can't have the Lakers failing. The Lakers have always had a star. They've always had someone, Shaq, Kareem, Kobe, um, Wilt Chamberlain, Paul Gasol. They've always had that type of team. So, because it's LA, it's Hollywood. It's one of the biggest markets um, in the world. So, a lot of the teams they've been beaten up on as of lately. They, like I said, it has. I'm not impressed by it. But yeah, AR with what 12, 13 free throws. 40 something points. So he put up more. He's going to the line more than Giannis. He going to the line more than Giannis. I think that's some bull crap, that he's going to the line more than Giannis. But we're gonna see how this turns out. I think, like I said, the Dallas Mavericks they got to win now because Anthony Davis and his body, um, could fail at any moment. Hopefully, I don't wish that. I hope that he, in terms of his stability on the court. Um, but from what I saw in the beginning of the game, there's no way that the Dallas Mavericks would lose to the LA Lakers if they're healthy. Because they got Gafford, they got Derek Lively, they got the big, so they didn't need a big. That's why I don't really understand the trade. They got two bigs, and then you put Anthony Davis down there. Uh, that's going to be a nightmare for the Lakers if they can stay healthy. With Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson is starting to reemerge and play a lot better. Yeah, so I think that that's going to be a problem. Lakers if they do play the Dallas Mavericks. I think the Dallas Mavericks are a lot better, but there's still, like I said, there's still parts moving around. Uh, I saw Ben Simmons. He went to the Clippers. I still don't really understand that trade unless you just, I mean, that's not that pickup. Unless it's just because they want a body that can play some D. He's good, but Ben don't shoot the ball, and you got James Harden who's ball dominant, and so Ben is kind of your point guard there, and I don't really know how that's going to work out. The Ben Simmons trade, that's going. I mean, pickup. Sorry, I don't know how that's going to work out. Ben Simmons on the L.A. Clippers. Unless Harden's going to play off the ball, which I don't see that working too well. So, I think they got Bojan Bogdanovic too. So I think that's going to be a big pickup for the L.A. Clippers. They got another 3-point shooter. They got Terrence Mann out of there, and they got who else left? Highland Bones, and I'm glad Highland Bones got a chance to get up out of the Clippers Nation because number one, he don't get enough playing time. So when James Harden came, Highland Bones ended up going to the bench, and I like Highland Bones. Highland Bones got game when he got in the game with the Lakers. He's a spark of energy. He started knocking out 3-point shots, attacking the basket. You said Luca's going to take minutes off of Austin Reeves, who's on fire. Um, that's possible. Yeah, he's going to definitely cut his min. It's going to be interesting because all those players need the ball in their hands in order to do something. So uh, it's going to be interesting to see how that fits all in. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's looking good now. And one of the things I do want to say is, if the Lakers do not win uh, a championship, I do not want to hear anymore that LeBron did not have enough help. If they don't win a championship, I don't want to hear he didn't have enough help, okay? Because he's literally played with everybody I can dream of and think of in terms of Hall of Fame status. And that is the separation between Michael Jordan and uh, LeBron James, because he's played with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Anthony Davis, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, Carmelo Anthony, Luka Doncic now, Rajon Rondo. So it's like, man, if you're so great, why do you need that much to win? Is my question. If you're coming in, make sure you hit the like button. We just got done watching the Golden State Warriors, my team, um, versus the Chicago Bulls. It was a little rocky in the beginning. All these different components hadn't been on the court together before, so they had to gel. They had to come together and play together. And so now the Golden State Warriors went on to beat the Chicago Bulls today. Steph Curry with 30 something points, Jimmy Butler, 25 points. Phenomenal job by Jimmy Butler. Great defense. He hadn't played in a while, but I knew he was gonna make a difference on the first play when he cut to the basket and got the alley oop. So like I said, the Warriors aren't totally healthy yet because we don't have Jonathan Kaminga. He's out with the ankle injury. He's been out for a while. But if you put Jonathan Kaminga in the game, that's just another score. I think before Jonathan Kaminga went out, he had a couple of 30-point games. So man, this is gonna be this gonna be sharp. He's way more physical, like they said. Like they're saying now. And he just got that mentality, man. So I think Jimmy Butler is going to be a great addition to the Golden State Warriors. I don't know how far we're gonna go. I'm hoping. We make it to the playoffs and get to the Western Conference Finals. Um, I don't doubt the Warriors. What I don't like is the fact that they get down a lot and they have to keep digging their way out. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep, because you don't want to keep getting down by 20, because every team ain't gonna let you dig out. There's some talented teams out there in the West. You got the Memphis Grizzlies, you got the Denver Nuggets. I think we see the Denver Nuggets this week. You got the Houston Rockets, you got the LA Clippers, you got the Phoenix Suns. So some of these teams ain't gonna let you just keep digging out 20 something point leads. And Steph, sometimes Steph looks like he uh, is struggling a little bit, but then he picked it up tonight. So Those days, of him just probably just being just straight dominant out the gate, maybe a little bit behind, but he heated up in the fourth quarter. And he did what he had to do. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody needs help. And Jimmy Butler is a great addition to that team. Yeah, but yeah, definitely like what I saw with Jimmy Butler in his first game. Um, I think he had a couple of times we got a little tired, but he ain't played in a while. So um, yes, sir, yes, sir. I love it. I love it all the way. Uh huh. No, we talking about the Warriors. What the Warriors did. The Warriors did some big things tonight. My Golden State Warriors take down the Chicago Bulls, and they do it in a great fashion. They blow them out. They were down by 20, but hey, what they do, they look like the Warriors of old when they came out with great defense, and that's how you win games. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. So I like the way they finished tonight. I love the way they finished tonight. They should have won against the Lakers without Jimmy Butler, but that 8 second call that was kind of ridiculous, man. But I understand, like I said, the NBA is an agenda, and they got to promote the Lakers. So going back to what I was saying, the NBA TV ratings have been down. Okay, the NBA TV ratings have been down 20%, 25%, and so the NBA's TV deal is up this season with TNT. So the NBA is no longer going to be on TNT anymore. And so what's happening here? Yo, I see Danny just popped up. Uh, yeah, the NBA is not going to be on TNT. Uh, I think I threw the link in the inbox. Check the inbox. The NBA is not going to be on TNT, and so they're going to go to NBC, and they have a new TV deal that they got to meet. So they can't go into next season or start the next season with having low ratings like they had. NFL has been crushing the NBA for some time now. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. They've been crushing for some time now. Uh, let's see here. Hold on here. Let me get. Yeah. So I'm sorry, went out for a second, but yeah. So the NFL has been winning the battle. So the NBA has lost TV ratings, right? And so they're gonna go on NBC. They're gonna go on NBC next year. And just like back in the day, a lot of people don't know that the NBA started out on CBS, and then they ended up moving over to NBC in 1991 when the Chicago Bulls took over. So what's happening now is since they're moving back to NBC and they're going to have some games on Amazon and other different things in Peacock, which I don't really like. They need to shake up the NBA, and one of the ways that they did it was by causing massive trades to happen. You got De'Aaron Fox who went over to the San Antonio Spurs to team up with Wimby. And then you have Zach Levine and you had DeMar DeRozan who went over to the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, it's in the inbox. I put the link in the inbox. Uh, so that's some of the shakeup. And then, like I said, no one understands still to this date why Luka Doncic was traded, but I understand exactly why he was traded. Actually, they've been talking about this since 2021, getting Luka in LA. If you don't, yeah, let's see. They've been talking about getting Zach in. I'm sorry, they've been talking about getting Luca in LA since 2021. So, like I said, I understand exactly why Luca was traded. It has a lot to do with international bringing. It's a business deal, and what they want to do is they want to boost the ratings up. And they want to get back to what the NBA does is whenever their ratings go down, they want to go back to the Boston Celtics versus the LA Lakers rivalry because that's their biggest rivalries, okay, in NBA history. So they try to go back to that, thinking that
But
actually is the solution for fixing things when it really isn't. Okay, that really isn't the solution for fixing things. They have to actually
What's
fix.
up,
I got Danny
Sage?
coming on, but they actually gotta fix the product, and that the product is what we've been talking about for some time now. But yeah, I'm
What's good with you,
say yeah,
Sage?
oh yeah, yeah. What's going on? What's going on here?
Yo, what's
I
good,
guess
man?
so. I just want that. I got somebody here saying great night by Jimmy Butler. Yes, that was a great game by Jimmy Butler. Yes, sir, Daniel. That was a good game.
What's good? What's good, bro?
Now, nothing. I'm kind of explaining to them this the whole saga and the reason why Luca was traded. A lot of people don't understand that it was more so uh, it was a business deal
Yeah, I mean,
because you know.
yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, the ratings are low right now, so they had to do something about the ratings. We talked about that the other day on a group chat, and we just basically said it like, the ratings are low. But as you know, you just seen today, right after the Lakers won, basically reports came out that Mark Williams, they vetoed it. Well, they didn't veto the trade; they rescinded the trade. So basically, the Lakers get back Dalton Connect, they get back Cam Reddish, and they get back their second round. I believe is the 2020. They get a first round 2031 their first round pick, and a second round pick back for Mark Williams. And basically, the reports coming out from the Lakers organization basically saying that Mark Williams he failed the physical test, but it had nothing to do with his back though.
Yeah. Hey, oh yeah, it's rescinded. Yeah, I mean, if I'm Dalton Connect, I don't want to come back because knowing that you traded me, um, that you didn't want me there, even though
Yeah,
Dalton
but
Connect was balling, um, that does something mentally. So I
oh
wouldn't
yeah,
want to
that
be in
does
LA because I,
it.
I, I wouldn't want to be in LA if I was
Yeah,
Dalton Connect because
it
he's seeing that he's expendable, that he can be shipped out at any moment.
Yeah, but the problem was at the end of the day, when it all said and done, I mean, you even said it yourself on the group chat. You had basically said that Mark Williams was definitely injury prone. That's what you were saying,
Oh, oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that that's
yeah. He's
that's what
injury
you were
prone.
saying. And
Yeah.
the other thing was this that um when the Charlotte Hornets did this trade, there was details that they didn't inform the Lakers with, about. Because here's the thing, Mark Williams is not 34 years old, 32 years old. The guy's 23 years old. So the guy's pretty much he's a young guy. You know what I mean? So I mean, at the end of the day, when you really look at it and you take a seat back and you look at the overall situation, the Lakers pretty much dodged the bullet. You know what I mean? Their season is done though. Obviously, they have no center. They're done. But they dodged a bullet. But what they can do this off season is they can go out and possibly see what they can do in the market, maybe trade or something like that, because they do need a center. But
Well, they got the
they're
buyout
done
market, so they
though.
can still make a move. They can still make a move in the buyout market, which is coming up in the probably after All Star break, right? You got the buyout market, so there's still some people that can be bought out. There's still some
Right.
players that haven't. So I don't know if Daniel Tice and there are other players that they could possibly buy out. But the thing is, the center depends on who they're because your center when your big is basically when you want to go up against Denver. Because like I said, I don't really know where the whole Anthony Davis hit. We saw what the Dallas Mavericks can look like with Anthony Davis on the team. They can look real scary. Um, what they did in the first half before he got injured was uh, was great. They were blowing out the Houston Rockets, a nice young team who I don't think is ready to go anywhere. But I love what they did. Um, I think that's the whole situation with the center. Pos- that's the whole situation with the center. But if they have to go up against Nikola Jokic and those like Jokic, he needs a bench, man. I hate the fact that their GM didn't make any type of moves. But I feel the conspiratorial side of me. I understand they don't want him to continue to win. Uh, and body bag their girlfriend LeBron James. So that's what it is. Yeah, but the trade was rescinded. Um, Jimmy could be on title contenders, maybe. I'm hoping, man. I would like to. That's who I would like to see get another ring. I don't mind new rings. Like looking at okay, I like Oklahoma City Thunder. I wouldn't mind Oklahoma City Thunder win because that to me that's what basketball is about. That's how you boost your ratings by having teams who you don't expect to win. But if the teams that you always expect to win, then that's not really fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun. But I understand it's a bottom line. It's a business, and the NBA is going to look out for the business aspect. But I think sometimes the business aspect uh, can kill some of the excitement of the game. Because your big markets, your big stars, your popular players are the ones that end up in the finals. Sometimes not the teams that playing the best basketball. Like Morant and the Grizzlies are the second seed. They're playing some great basketball, and we don't really hear them. They don't promote those guys. And what they do, what they promote is, to us is LeBron. LeBron, a 40-year-old player, and I'm frankly tired of it myself. I'm ready for something different, new. Shake the game up a little bit, give us something different. Stop sending all this. But that's neither here nor there. So we're gonna see how this experiment plays out with the Lakers and Luca on the team. Um, right now, like I said, they got the Utah Jazz a couple times. I think Luca's going to make his first appearance on Monday. He hasn't played since Christmas, and we know the Utah Jazz suck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like bronze sexuals will really definitely be pouring honey over themselves and twerking, and tweaking it up. Oh well, they just dominated the Utah Jazz. When has the Utah Jazz ain't been good since the 1996, 1997, 98 when they were in the playoffs with the Chicago Bulls. That was the last time and they had Karl Malone and John Stockton. Otherwise, the Utah Jazz have been irrelevant. So, you know, let me see what they do when they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder or they go up against the Houston Rockets. They go up against the Denver Nuggets. Let me see what they do when they get ready to go up against those type of teams that can really test you. Um, there's not a lot of teams that the Portland Trailblazers have been playing good. They're 10-1 right now, and that's what I'm talking about. I like how uh, when you're able to be in a situation where it's you dig your way out of it. A lot of times people don't want to dig their way out of situations or figure out how to solve problems. Um, and that's what the Trailblazers did. They're playing great basketball right now. And how many times have we turned the TV on for so many years and look at the Portland Trailblazers suck? But now for them to go 10-1, they got their parts. They didn't make any big, blockbuster trades. They're playing with young players and they're just holding on. Now the NBA, you know, I had to go do some research to find out that they're 10-1, and they won't even promote these people. You know, so how would that? To me, that would be a great thing if you see an emerging team like the Portland Trailblazers, who haven't been good for years since Damian Lillard, and then beyond that, emerge to become contenders. That adds a little bit of suspense to um, the game, because you really don't know what's going to happen. Instead of us, well, we know we want, the Boston Celtics because they got a loaded team, or we want to see, the Milwaukee Bucks because they got Giannis, they got the biggest stars, and I think that's one of the issues that has to be fixed, along with the lack of defense that's been played. So many 3-point shots, and the flopping. Those are all the things that I think that are killing the ratings in the NBA. Watching, like I said, watching teams shoot, 53s and only make six of them in the whole game, or no other type of strategy, but just get up and down the court and pop a three. That is ruining the essence of the game. And I think Michael Jordan said that was one of the reasons why they always talk about, well, he didn't shoot the three well or whatever. He could knock down the three when he wanted to if you go back and watch those games. And not only that, he could shoot the three when he wanted to and knock them down, but that wasn't his game. He was an attacker. He attacked the basket because when you just stand around wanting to shoot the 3-point shot, you got to stand around and not be aggressive. You got to wait for somebody to find you in the corner or on the wing or on the top of the key. So those are just the things. that I see. But great win by the Warriors, man. Tonight, I think the Warriors are going to be okay as long as they can stay healthy. That's going to be okay because you do. That's going to be an issue because you do got a team that's aging, with Steph Curry, 35 or 36, and then you got Jimmy Butler is 35, 36, Draymond in his late 30s. But they got some components on the bench like I said, Kaminga, Moses Moody, Pods. They got Quentin Post. So they got some parts that's young. I want to make the team too old. So like I said, I like what I saw tonight of the Golden State Warriors. I'm definitely going to be here for their next game. Definitely to analyze that. I don't really care about Luca's appearance on, like I said, against the Jazz. Call me when they play the Denver Nuggets. I was going to go into All Star Week, and it's the Super Bowl tomorrow. So we're not even going to be able to, like I said, we got a few games of basketball left, and I think basketball goes off for a week, I believe. A whole week. There's no basketball. I think it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, and then it's the All Star, which I rather continue the season because me and my family don't really enjoy the All Star games because of the lack of competitiveness. The dunk contest is trash. Um, the stars don't even participate in it. I think the best thing is the 3-point contest, and Caitlin Clark rejected the invitation of Adam Silver and the NBA to participate in it this year. So I thought that would have been exciting to see some Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Ionescu, and Steph Curry battle it out, but that's not going to happen. So we don't even know. They keep saying that they're going to make some type of incentive, and I don't think they're going to. I don't think it's going to be competitive. And R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. He was the one. The last one that actually had some. If he was alive, I don't think this would be going down, man. It's god awful, man. So. Uh, he was one of the last great teachers alive. So, but I just want to get on here, man. I don't want to be long. And just congratulate the Golden State Warriors. I like what I saw tonight. They did a great job defensively. Jimmy Butler scored 25 points. I like how they closed it out. I like how they did what they did. I know a lot of the fans were a little bit worried, in the beginning of the game, but defense wins games. So, but I don't want to see my Warriors in the hole every time. I want to see them come out sometimes and be aggressive from the beginning to the end and actually dominate a game and, and make a statement. But I understand it's not always going to be like that. Like I said, it's an older front court and, they're going to get tired. It's going to be some things. But, man, I love the fact that Jimmy Butler made his presence known tonight, man. Getting to the free throw line, doing what he does, man. So, uh, hit the like button if you came in. Enjoy your Saturday evening, night. Um, Make sure you check out our community posts. Like I said, we put stuff up in the community, man, and keep videos pumping out. We're on Instagram. Our Instagram is jumping. Raw Sports TV 23. If you wanted some good basketball conversation, we really jumping over there, man. You get some NBA players over there. You get some international basketball players over there debating the game, and on Facebook too. We do well over there with a big presence over there. But definitely on Instagram, we are rocking some things, getting those conversations going. But like I said, thank you all for who came in quickly and logged on, and let me know what you feel about the rest of the season in the comments, on this video about the Golden State Warriors, who you feel is going to be able to pull out, this NBA season. All right, I'm gonna end this stream. Thank you. Peace.